There, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 2nd. This week looks like a really good week. Probably a week of another like transformative week, another week of maybe a lot of new beginnings for a lot of you. You have two aces. You start off with the Ace of Diamonds. Very good card. It's a great money card as well. More money coming in. Could be like new jobs and businesses coming in for some of you. And it could be, it can also be the beginning of those things, like you forming some businesses or forming a new job or forming into a new position or something along those lines. Like again, it's the very beginnings of something. You could even be getting some messages. I mean, the Ace of Diamonds is sometimes loosely called like the message or something along those lines. So, in a lot of ways, it could represent a message coming to you, you picking up some messages from people around you, and maybe it gives you an idea of like a new direction to go, because the Ace of Diamonds can also be like a direction, picking a path, picking a direction, and you could be, it's like maybe some things are kind of coming together for you this week on picking a new direction. And you have the Four of Spades coming up next. Four of Spades is all about looking at structure, and it's also about being comfortable in a lot of ways, actually, is what I'm getting. It's about wanting to be comfortable and needing to figure out how to make that happen in your life, and needing to figure out how to develop that type of comfort in your life as well, for you. Like maybe a lot of you have been started new things. Maybe you've started a new job or a new business or something, but maybe it doesn't provide the level of comfort for you. Maybe it's pulled you out of a comfort zone. And truly, I mean, what I'm getting is that maybe for those of you that have pulled yourselves into like this new maybe area that might be a little bit more uncomfortable, to push yourself outside the comfort zone. Maybe it's like you've done it and you have pushed yourself outside the comfort zone, but maybe now you're deciding, you know what, it's really just too uncomfortable and I just can't get comfortable. But at least you tried it. But this card's all about like making those decisions in a lot of ways. Also, for any of you that are sick, this is actually a good card because it can represent sickness. However, it represents like a quick recovery as well. So, it's a message that came in, so I'm going to deliver it. So any of you that are sick, just know that it might just pass very quickly. So, that's not a bad thing. Next, you have the Seven of Clubs, which is a card of success and a great card for like learning and things like that. It can represent that you maybe are working really hard this week and you need to take a break, because sometimes it can represent like forgetting about health or forgetting about your family or something important like that. So make sure to take a balanced approach to those things. But again, for a majority of you, I'm getting that comfort message coming off of that Four of Spades, and sometimes the Seven of Clubs can represent like being trapped, feeling like a prisoner in a lot of ways. So a lot of you might be like looking at comfort and examining your job and being like, well, my job makes me feel uncomfortable and it makes me feel like a prisoner. And maybe you're making those decisions. Or this could even be relationships as well. Maybe you're in a relationship and you're like, you know what, this relationship is I'm just trapped. There's nothing I can do. I can't get out of it. Or, whatever. Maybe you're thinking about those things and you're thinking about how to get away from that. And next you have the Ace of Spades. So a lot of endings in a lot of ways. So a lot of you might be separating away from these situations, again transforming into something different in a lot of ways. And this can represent an ending to certain problems as well. I think this is a good card. It's funny because if you like read a lot about like card reading systems, it's like 50-50. A lot of card reading systems say that this card is positive. A lot of the other ones say it's negative. Some of the other ones attach the Ace of Swords from the Tarot. They make the Ace of Spades have the same meaning. But to me, it's always like a new beginning transformation card, especially with two aces, which you have two aces. So very much like a new beginnings type of energy this week. So, really, I think it's just positive transformations coming in, new beginnings, and starting. This card allows you to start as well. It's kind of like that initial push in a lot of ways. So I really like that. And finally, you show up as you. Queen of Diamonds is Taurus, and Queen of Diamonds is a very good card, very good for being financially stable, and especially with the Ace of Diamonds. A lot of you could be creating new financial stability for yourselves, experiencing it for the first time, really getting a handle on it, maybe making some decisions, maybe figuring some things out as well financially this week, like just figuring out like maybe you've been doing something wrong for even like 40 years and now you're like, oh, I should have been doing it like this. And it would be probably financial. Also really good just coming up as yourself, because it kind of puts you in a position of power and strength. It says that you're like here, you're ready to go this week, and you're ready to get some things done. So overall, it looks like a really great week. Thank you for watching and enjoy it.